5 tips to handle awkward conversations. Sometimes in life, you have to have some awkward conversations. It's inevitable. However, there are ways to make awkward conversations less awkward. You have to know how to handle them. Keep reading to learn a few easy tips for handling the awkward conversations that you have to have in your life. 1. Don't let the conversation pause. Although the conversation is already awkward, it will be more awkward if there are lots of long pauses. Try to keep the conversation going, even if it is tough. If you don't know what to say right away and need a moment to think, then say that. It will keep the conversation going and give you a moment to think without awkwardness. 2. Add in a joke. Depending on the tone of the awkward conversation, it may help to work in a joke. Of course, this is not appropriate for all awkward conversations, but it can help lighten the mood when it is. It can also be a humorous comment about the current situation. Just be sure the joke is appropriate. 3. Find middle ground. Many conversations are awkward because you don't agree with the point of view of the person you are talking to. If this is the case, try to find middle ground before continuing the conversation. For example, if you disagree about something, find something that you both can agree on in the topic and start there. 4. Change the subject. Occasionally, you may accidentally find yourself in an awkward conversation, and it can help to change the subject when this happens. After all, there is no reason to keep a conversation awkward when it doesn't have to be. Just make sure you change the subject to something less difficult to discuss. 5. End the conversation gracefully. Some awkward conversations don't have a conclusion. You and the other person may never see things the same way. If this is the case, it's time to end the conversation. There are many ways to do this gracefully. Thank the person for their time. Compliment their discussion style. Or even just let them know that they are a great person, but it is now time for you to go. No matter who you are, there will be a time in your life when you need to have an awkward conversation. Use the above tips to help you handle the conversation with ease when this happens. Remember, even if there is no solution to the awkwardness, you can always discontinue the conversation. Just ensure you do so with grace.